This slow, slimy creature looks pretty simple, right? But what if I told you it has over 10,000 teeth, and it shoots its partner with a sharp weapon before they get romantic? Hey everyone! Today we're talking about the snail, the quiet, shelled animal that we usually only notice when it's munching on our garden plants, or maybe after it rains. They are the symbol of slowness, but their bodies and their behaviors are some of the weirdest and most wonderful in the entire animal kingdom. I'm going to show you the secrets of their amazing slime, how they eat with thousands of tiny teeth, and tell you all about their very, very strange love lives. Let's start with how they move. A snail famously glides along on a trail of slime, or mucus. This slime comes from a special gland right under its mouth. The snail moves by making these little wave-like ripples of muscle contractions that travel down its single big flat foot. The mucus is incredible stuff. It acts as a lubricant, reducing friction so the snail can glide smoothly over surfaces. But it's also sticky enough to allow them to climb straight up a wall or even upside down without falling off. And how do they eat? They don't have jaws and teeth like we do. Instead, they have something called a radula. Imagine a tiny ribbon, like a piece of sandpaper or a file, that's covered in thousands of microscopic, backward-facing teeth. A common garden snail can have over 14,000 of these tiny teeth. The snail uses this radula like a little rasp, scraping off tiny particles of food, like algae off a rock or bits of a leaf, and pulling it back into its mouth. So they move very slowly on their slime trail and they scrape up food with their thousands of tiny teeth. But finding a partner to reproduce with seems like it would be a huge challenge for an animal that moves this slowly. How do they handle romance? Well, they have a brilliant solution to the finding part. Most land snails are hermaphrodites. This means that every single snail has both male and female reproductive parts. This doubles their chances of successfully reproducing. Anytime a snail meets another snail of the same species, they are guaranteed to be compatible partners. But when two snails do meet and decide it's time to get romantic, things get really weird. Many species of land snail practice one of the strangest courtship rituals in nature. Before they actually mate, they engage in a bizarre little dance. And then they attempt to stab each other with something called a love dart. This is a sharp, pointy structure made of calcium carbonate, kind of like chalk. So why on earth would they stab their potential partner before mating? It sounds like the exact opposite of romance. Well, it is. This isn't about love, it's about manipulation. The dart is covered in a special mucus containing hormones. These hormones actually change the receiving snail's body chemistry, making its reproductive system more likely to accept and use the dart shooter's sperm to fertilize its eggs. Because both snails are trying to shoot each other, it's a strange and slimy duel where each one is trying to maximize its chances of becoming a father, even though both will likely end up becoming mothers too. So the snail is far from simple. It's a master of mucus, using slime to glide effortlessly over any surface. It's a tiny eating machine with a tongue made of thousands of teeth. It's a hermaphrodite, carrying both male and female parts inside its shell. And its idea of romance involves a strange and manipulative stabbing contest with a love dart. If you want to uncover the weird secrets of more common garden creatures, subscribe.